Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests. What is it? What is it? Can you touch it? No. Can you smell it? No. Can you see it? Yes. But where, you ask? You can see it all across the United States, in small towns from coast to coast, in large cities everywhere. It's the reason Jean-Jacques, Henry Claude, and Waleska have moved here. What is it? It's freedom. It's freedom. It's why we're all here. Several symbols of our freedom are the bald eagle, a strong American bird. Another symbol of our freedom is the flag that we say Pledge of Allegiance to each morning. When you look at that flag, what do you see when you look at that flag? When you say the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, how do you feel deep down inside after your Pledge of Allegiance? When I look at this flag, I see the blood of free Americans who have fought and died for you, and yes, for me. When I see this flag, I see a flag very similar to it, draped across the coffin of one of my best friends, and I had the privilege of being on the honor guard, holding up that flag and handing it to his mother. Holding that flag, fighting back the tears as I handed that off to her, was a memory that I will never, ever forget. As we must never forget those that have made the ultimate sacrifice for us, for our freedoms and our liberties. The politicians today are ruining this country. They know nothing of sacrifice and what it takes to be a normal American like us, living day to day. This unfettered illegal immigration, this political correctness is going to kill us, slowly but surely. If we disagree on one issue even a little bit, we're labeled crazy liberal, warmonger, or worse, a racist. I am now labeled as a racist because I want a secure border and our laws enforced. I am now labeled a racist. We have to have security in order to have our freedom. During World War II, 10,000 allies were killed storming the beaches of Normandy. That is sacrifice. In the battle for a small island off the coast of Japan named Iwo Jima, 6,821 Marines were killed. 19,180 were wounded or missing in action. Again, that is sacrifice. Of all the medals of honor that were handed out or awarded, they're never handed out, awarded in World War II, 30% were awarded to the Marines on Iwo Jima. 30% for the whole entire war. Some of the veterans to this day still cannot talk about the experiences that happened to them. It's too painful. Imagine the president and how he felt when he was ordering those men off into battle. The test of character that that president had to go through in order to make this happen was amazing. This coming up election is going to be pivotal for us Americans here, us U.S. Americans in the United States. There's going to be a test, a great test, and the test is going to be of character. And it's not going to be of the winner. We know he's going to be tested, but it's going to be of the loser to see how they act. Talk show host Ed Schultz says the test of character will be between Hillary and Barack to see if they will be gracious in their losing and support the party to unite, or act like a spoiled child and scream and yell, "I was cheated, I was wrong, they changed the rules." I believe it's going to be even a larger test than that between McCain, Hillary, and Barack. Come this fall, there will be a winner and there will be a loser. And they will set the examples for all Americans to follow. Democrat or Republican, it matters not. We are Americans and must unite as one with leadership. They will set the example for us to follow. We will either split each other apart and be divided, or we will come together as one and unite. We know we can do this. There is no obstacle too great that as Americans we cannot unite together and overcome. I ask you today, fellow Toastmasters, please pledge to join me and be a strong American. Set the example for all other Americans to follow. Do the right thing and stop being so selfish. We need to compromise a little bit and get along. No more Democrats and Republicans. We need to be Americans and unite for the good of all of us. Mr. Toastmaster.